Jason, does that make sense to you? This idea of it's powerful to get kids learning when they don't know they're learning. This idea of just soaking things in that aren't part of the classroom curriculum. That seems to be a big part of what this is all about here. Just getting people through osmosis to understand the rest of the world.
Well, absolutely. Actually, what Lou is connecting to is really, really important because students, when they get together, they develop those similarities. We have a belief in the NICE program, and it is our responsibility to prepare our children for their world. Their world, meaning that we need to prepare our students for jobs that have yet to be created. We have to help those students be able to solve problems, to possess skills that are going to rely on one another to solve those problems. When they make those connections, sometimes it doesn't require communication, but more so understanding of that culture, understanding of how to communicate or understand how to communicate to solve that problem. I think that personal connections, more so than anything, are really, really important for the students to, when they walk away, when the students from China or when we go there, when they visit, the most powerful piece of our experience, and it seems a little strange, but we measure our success by tears. When the students part ways with their host families, we know that we've made those connections for them because they're sad to see each other go. And we know that they have that understanding and the commonalities, the similarities they've built together.
Earlier, by the way, you mentioned the NICE program. It's not an adjective, it's an acronym. Could you explain what NICE is? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we are NICE.
It's a nice program, but I mean, you know.
It's the Newtown International Center for Education.
Okay. Yeah. I've, in preparing for the show this morning, in this conversation, I've had a number of conversations with people, and I think one of the arguments that maybe would be the argument that goes to the Board of Education says, why do we need to spend money on this, is, look, kids are so connected already. We didn't know about the world except for what we learned in social studies, and we had to point to something on a map. We couldn't immediately have a friend who's a continent away or look at a video of someone who's on the streets of Shanghai. But kids today can. So make the argument for why this is necessary in a school district. Actually pay money for this stuff when kids on their iPad can find out so much about the world without you having to do anything.
But there's a difference between, and so now you'll see my age, watching stuff on television or YouTube and actually going and experiencing things. And one of the things that actually doing these things, having it part of the curriculum, actually having the trips, what it does is it makes it real. It's no longer just a picture. It's no longer just a game. It's no longer just an iPod presentation. It actually makes it real. And the connections, we talked a little bit about connections, actually making those human connections are important in an ever more electronic world because you can actually learn more. You start to understand things about body language, you understand a little bit more about when people are feeling good or not feeling good. That's tough to come through an electronic medium. So the face-to-face thing is really important.